Everybody, it's Q and welcome back to my tapes. Okay, so I just have to say, instead of your favorite influencer getting a consultant, working with somebody, starting up something legitimate, I'm just, for the life of me, I'm like, why are you having to scam people $2,000 per head to gallivant across Dubai and buy your fake Balenciagas? Why? If that's anything you'd like to listen to, then keep on watching, like, comment. I'd really like to hear you guys' thoughts. So let me get this out of the way. First things first, I'm not actually here to talk about the person. I have mixed thoughts about talking about direct people and more so gossiping when I'm an avatar, I'm an automaton. So I don't really know if I feel comfortable with that. I always want to make sure that I kind of come to these videos with some like context, some analysis, and try to stick to a topic. Try to talk about a topic without really talking about the person as much as possible, right? So just want to put that disclaimer out there. So yeah, I want to just give a recap though. So what do I really have to say about MaryJane Byarm and go from there? First of all, the girl is like SZA, man. She just lies, lie. Like, and I just don't, I don't know why. Like compulsive lying. Why are you lying? Like, you can literally find her like she keeps up these videos where she just contradicts herself constantly, and it's extremely bizarre. Yeah, she pulls a SZA card. She pulls a SZA interview with her freckles. You see my freckles? Can I zoom in? Y'all can see my freckles? Oh no, you can't see my freckles. Okay, so first things first, yeah, she kind of lies just a little bit, but really what we're talking about in the context of why I am bringing her up is because she lied about this Dubai trip. She essentially, allegedly, scammed people out of their money for a trip that I guess didn't even exist, for them to go to Dubai and Egypt. It did not happen. She did this to multiple people, I believe about 10 people. I think the price per the thing was about 25 to maybe, I think it might be $3,500. So that would be about 25,000, I think. Is that correct? Okay, so really what I want to talk about is the idea of influencers scamming. Like, what is this rise of scamming? If you are a big influencer, you have 100,000, you allegedly, she said this in a video where she is a millionaire. She has $1 million in assets. That could be a lie too. I don't know, after this court case, I'm not sure, because actually it came out that she's actually being held in the United Kingdom by the police until a court date because one of the people she scammed filed a police report in United Kingdom, Berkshire or whatever. And so because she went to Europe and entered the UK, they're essentially holding her there until they can go to court. So it's just like, why are you scamming? 100,000 subscribers, followers, you are making money on AdSense, which is, we're going to get to that in a second. I'm like, you making a bit too much money on this AdSense for you not to return the people's money. If you watch some of the videos of the people that were going through this, they literally talked about how they tried contacting her. She said that the bank account got shut down. Girl, you were really eager to accept this money. And so it's just like, wagwan, like what's going on? What's going on? So that's all I really have to say about MJ Byarm. And now I kind of just want to talk about the concept of influencers scamming, right? Like, and we'll use her as an example. So I don't have no longer anything to say about her personally or anything like that. So I'm a little confused. Like, I thought the money was working out. I thought the social media thing was working out. You're clearly doing undisclosed sponsorships, right? And you're clearly doing undisclosed tourism. I think that's actually also another thing. This is alleged, but I actually think that, those videos where people would ask her what sorts of experiences that she's experienced being black in some of these countries, including racism, et cetera, et cetera. And she'd be like, oh, there's no racism exists. You people are just you're stupid and you're this, and you just don't want to experience the world, and you guys just need to live life and live and experience the world, because there's no such, it's only the only people who really like to think about racism in this way are black people. Just like, go and experience the world. Not everything is racist. She said this verbatim. Verbatim. Okay, so there's no allegedly I need to put in front of that. But it's just like, I think the reason why she went on these tirades, meanwhile also having videos up about her experience in, I believe, like this private school, boarding school, or like charter school that she went to when she was younger, and people were extremely racist to her and her brother and her sister, right, for their skin color. So she understood that then when she was living in the States. She understood that real clearly. She understood that really clearly. But I think that the reason why she would kind of say these things and dismiss these questions and comments is because along the line of kind of these undisclosed sponsorships, I believe, and I was kind of looking into it on how like some of these things would work, but I believe like as a media personnel, she got like contracts with tourism for some of these countries. And so essentially like maybe she just was not allowed to say anything like bad about the countries. But I'm just like, who's paying for this? So I don't know, because that really leads me to my next question. Who is paying for this? I feel like for a long time, people have really started to point out the fact that like undisclosed sponsorships are a huge issue, and like what is the truth, what is real, what is fake, and this is a consumer issue, like on the internet with these influencers, especially like on YouTube, especially on Instagram. So what I really want to talk about is, why do you have this big audience? Why is it that you have found a way to clearly subsidize these travels through however means you're getting this money? Some people have said that she might be like an international, well, never mind. Okay, so I don't have anything against sex workers or anything like that. I don't know. I don't want to speculate, but I'm just saying that like you have this audience, and it's clear that your travels are being subsidized either by hotels or foreign entities or maybe even people or brands. And so I'm just confused. Like, if you wanted to start your own standalone brand where you can make money and establish a business, why is it that you did not do this legitimately? That's all I need to know. Like, if you're an influencer, you're growing your brand, like, I'm not quite understanding how someone who's probably made upwards of almost $500,000 just in ad revenue in the past 2 years, I'm not quite understanding, like, why is it that you can't just compensate somebody, maybe get a consultant, and think about a brand, think about a company, work on it legitimately, and then put it out? I'm not getting it. Why all the contrepreneur? Why are your favorite influencers, creators, contrepreneurs? Like, why are they cons? Why are they cons? You have way too many resources. And I think the thing that kills me is just like, why are you scamming your fans? Why are you scamming these black women? Because it was all black women. All black women. Like, it's one thing you fleecing these, rich Dubai men, but it's just like, why are you taking advantage of these black women who just want to have an experience? I don't understand. Like, you could have done this the right way. You literally could have like just paid a travel agency. Why do this? Get it together. Like, why do this? 100,000 subscribers, 100,000 followers. Like, you are clearly being compensated to be like a brand ambassador and to advertise your presentation. I'm just like, I'm not understanding like why all of the shenanigans? Why are people going on and on about people? And it doesn't need to be MaryJane Byarm. There's so many situations, like people promoting gambling to like children, their young audience, so it's not like she's not the only one. But I'm just like, why do you have to do all of this? You know what? Here's the pitch. If you are a big influencer and you somehow come across this and you are trying to look for a way to solidify and cement your brand so that you can start to make money when this all kind of fades away, I don't know, then at this point, just email me. Let me just connect you with some people in real life. Honest, I'm not even, you know what? No shame. I'm not even being funny. Like, at this point, I don't know if it's like you guys just don't have the access to like operators and business operators and people who can help you in that startup space, but like maybe you need to connect. Go ahead and email me. Give me your details. Let me know what type of thing are you trying to start up, and let's do it. She would have actually been able to start up a really good travel agency or a really good company centered around travel. I can literally give an idea right now. Like, I literally have like the startup plan. And I'm just going to say it. Like, I really felt like here, as a travel influencer, you could just go ahead and start like maybe like a SaaS company centered around group travel. People who don't know each other being able to organize travel plans. And because you've traveled and you have contacts in all these countries, you could maybe even hire a few people in these countries that could host and take care of the organization of the travel trip and welcome the ladies there that use your platform. So not only are you providing trips, luxury trips with the fake Balenciagas, but you also have a platform that can stretch beyond your travel agency. That's an idea right there. That's an idea right there. Maybe I'm working on that. But I'm just saying, like, maybe I am. Don't take it. Or if you want to work with me, if you're a travel creator and you'd like to work with me, email me too. Wink. Can I wink? Okay, I tried. So yeah, that's it. A lot of your favorite influencers, a lot of your favorite creators are scammers. They're cons, they're contrepreneurs, as I would like to say, but I don't really think a lot of people know that term. But yeah, a lot of them are contrepreneurs, and it's like, you don't even need to do this. You could have literally started a legitimate brand. You could have literally started a good travel agency. And because you're hyper visible and because you have this kind of like social media clout, this could have literally been it. I think this other girl, like Chitty Ashley or something like that. Like that's I think what she did. She had originally started a travel, or she was looking for people to travel with, and then turned it into a business. And then she used, I guess, the money to funnel her ability to make YouTube videos, which not a lot of people have access to. So that's what she used. That's what she did. And I'm sure there's a few other people. I just don't know why you have to do all of this. All of this. Now you're being just held. Now you're being held. Now they have like a fucking, like they put like a warrant. You can't even leave the country. You can't even fly out of the country. Someone literally went to their police station in like the UK. In the US, they don't do this. Police don't give a shit about what black people report. Like, they don't give a shit. Like, they're not holding people from traveling. But no, somebody in the UK was like, oh no, we actually do that here. We will hold you. And now you're just being held and you have to go to court and you can't fly out of the country. Like, is this the life? Is it? Is this it? I'm disgusted. I think especially like scamming other black people, I feel like that really, like, that's a lot for me. That's a lot. Like, there were a lot of people you could have saw. What about Meek Mill? Y'all don't know this. What about Meek Mill, girl? Come on. Okay. All right. And that's where we're going to stop the video. Thank you so much for listening to another one of my tapes. Like, comment, subscribe. Please comment. I would love to hear you guys' thoughts. What influencers do you feel like are cons? And my question is, like, why do you think influencers need to be cons? Like, I thought you had social media clout. Is it that you are not really sure how to parlay this into like a business? I'm not understanding. You have distribution. Like I said, email me. Y'all need to email me. For real, for real. I'll just connect you with some actual people who do that for creators, because, I mean, this is a lot. This is a lot. All right. Thank you so much for listening to another one of my tapes, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.